What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to a winter upgrade / January transfer / inform investment video. I get asked a lot, who do you think is going to be upgraded? Who should I invest in? When should I invest? When should I buy? When should I sell? And the ultimate answer is, this year's market is unpredictable. I would not feel comfortable giving you guys information and having you guys spend your coins on players that you could then go and lose and then it be my fault. So I'm just going to give you my opinions on, first of all, 10 players who I think are worthy of taking a look at or keeping if you've got them, and you could pretty much see those on the screen now. But we're also going to talk about upgrades, investments, and January transfers. So as you know, the first weekend typically in February is when the upgrades come. There will be position changes and upgrades. The way the upgrades work are as follows. If we have someone like Dybala, he has a 78 gold card and 79 inform and an 80 rated second inform. If he gets upgraded per se to an 80, his 79 rated inform will become an 81 and his 80 rated inform will become an 82. If you have those in the club, yours will upgrade for the informs. However, if you have his gold card in the club, that will not upgrade. So let's say you have his 80 rated inform and it gets upgraded to an 82, that will just change for you. And now you've got an 82 rated Dybala. Makes him more valuable, makes people want to use him more to test out the new stats, because it's basically like giving him an extra couple of informs without actually giving him an extra couple of informs, if that makes sense. So the way it works with players who have like similarities like that, that would work. There's a player that's not on my list here that I think a lot of you think will get upgraded, and I think will get upgraded, and that's Neymar. Now Neymar has an 88, I believe, rated main card. I can't remember exactly, it might be an 89, I apologize. I know this is the game I play for a living. Sometimes I don't remember every single individual stat about every single player, I'm sorry. If Neymar, for example, gets upgraded from 80 to an 88 to a 90, all of his informs will check up too, but because his 97 team of the year isn't affected by the informs pushing up lower, that won't be upgraded. So his 97 won't go to a 99 because his 88 went to a 90. However, his 89 will go to a 91, his 90 to a 92, his 91 to a 93. I do believe that is where it ends for him. So he will still have a 94, a 95, and a 96 slot, which you can guarantee would be a team of the season card and probably an informed man of the match hero card somewhere down the line. He actually scored a banging goal today to guarantee Barca through to the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey with his left foot. He may well get a man of the match card for that. I wouldn't have thought so, but you never know this year. So that's how the informs work and how they are upgraded in your club or not. There are also position change informs. Douglas Costa's inform is already position changed. I believe he will get an upgrade come the next week or so. I also believe he'll get a position change come the next week or so, meaning his regular gold right mid card will become very, very rare, pushing it up in price. The 10 players that I've got here today for you guys to maybe take a look at if you've got them, if you want to invest. Dybala, Godin, Griezmann, Konoplyanka, Douglas Costa, Keylor Navas, Ozil, Higuain, and then in the second page there we've got Enquiries and Aubameyang. Now, a lot of these players are already super expensive because of videos like this, and because of the past seasons and videos like this in past years. Now, I tried to explain this on Reddit to a few people that I was talking to this about. What's happened already is the anticipation of the upgrades, just like with Team of the Year players, is so high that people are like uber prepared to the point where it's so early, they're already putting their thought process in. And if people were already thinking on planning investing on Aubameyang because they expect him to get an upgrade, which I expect him to get an upgrade, they would have already invested everything. There'll be a lot of people hanging on to Aubameyang's, and it's pushing his price up because there's less on the market, because people are buying and buying and buying and no one's selling. It's, you know, it's ultimately a seller's market, like kind of right now with certain players, not every player, certain players. So if you were thinking of investing in Aubameyang, it might be smart because he might get a bigger price range bracket, or you might want to use an upgraded Aubameyang. If he goes up 2 spots, his 84 becomes an 86. If he goes up 3 spots, his 84 becomes an 87. He'll start getting 99 pace, 86 dribbling, 89 or 90 shooting. You know, it'll be a card that you'll want to pay, obviously not 600k for, that's the top of his price range, but a lot of coins for. The problem we have is, because so many people are so prepared for this, once that price range moves, once Aubameyang or Enquiries or anyone on this screen or anyone that gets upgraded, it's a mad rush. Everyone starts selling their investments and everyone's like, oh, let me sell all my Aubameyangs now to try and make my profit. But now, because of the way the game has gone and how it's kind of predictable over the last few years, so many people will start selling this Aubameyang that his price will plummet, because there's so much supply and just not enough demand. So be very careful this year, guys, when buying and selling your investments, to get rid of them when you're making profit. If you try and hang on and hang on and hang on and you leave it too late, you are going to lose out on tens, hundreds and thousands, if not millions of coins, due to the way everybody is super uber prepared for everything. Me, myself, I've already done my investments of the year. I don't know if you guys remember, I actually invested in Keylor Navas. I was talking about this on stream. I bought a lot of him for 35,000 coins. I sold all of them. I bought about 15 of them for 36k. I sold them all for 50k. I do believe Keylor Navas will get an upgrade. Probably his inform will probably go to an 82 rated inform, maybe an 83 rated inform. So yeah, I believe he will get an upgrade, and I feel like the boat's been missed on him. The same with Conor Plianka. I bought a lot of Conor Pliankas and I sold them all on when he hit a certain area. I bought a lot of Riyad Mahrez, and when people started to understand the concept that his inform isn't going to get upgraded because his card is silver, so it won't push his informs higher, his price plummeted again. So I made a lot of profit on him, and I also made a lot of profit on these 89 Godins. Godin for me is the most exciting player to get upgraded, because his card is going to look like a Team of the Year card. Even if he goes up 1 point, maybe he doesn't get upgraded, I don't know, I could be wrong. I think he will get upgraded though. Even if he only goes up 1 point, he now has a 90 rated centre-back card. His Team of the Season, because my God, he's got to get a Team of the Season with the way he's played this year, is going to be amazing. Any future informs he gets is going to be amazing. And if his card gets pushed up from an 85 standard card to say an 87 standard card, which I think is fair, that means his 89 inform is going to go to a 91 inform. His stats are going to be absolutely obscene. So there's a lot to think about when investing for your upgrades and for your winter transfers and for the position changes and such. And the other thing to consider, which not a lot of people consider, is future informs before the investment pays off. For example, if you invested a lot in Higuain, expecting him to get upgraded from an 84 to an 86, I believe he's an 84 base card, it might be an 85, but let's say he goes up 2 points, so his 87 is going to go up to an 89. But during your investment process, he gets another inform and becomes an 88 rated inform. You've now got a whole bunch of 87 rated informs that, sure, they might get upgraded, but nobody wants them anymore because he's got a higher card. So be careful with players that are playing out of their skin due to the fact that they could still potentially get another inform, like Enquiries has done this week, before you could sell them on to make the profit. So I just wanted to bring this video to you today, guys, to kind of give you my thought process on how the investments would work and how the upgrades are going to work and when they're going to come. I do believe investments will come in the very near future. I got kicked off the EA servers for some reason. Hopefully I can get back in. I believe the upgrades will come the first weekend in February. I could be wrong. I don't have any guaranteed information from anyone. This is just my thought process on what's happened in the last few years. And if I were to advise you anything, I would say sell as soon as possible. I personally believe you've probably missed the boat in buying to invest to upgrade, but there'll be a good opportunity to trade a lot without investing, but actual bin snipe trading when the transfers finally come through, because you'll be able to buy players cheap, you'll be able to buy players to hang on to. For example, Ramirez is a player that might be worth hanging on to right now because he's no longer going to be in packs. He's moved to China. In 2 weeks, you may not see a rise in him. In 2 months, you may see a rise in him because a lot of people will want to use him because it's a really good viable option for a BPL or Brazilian midfield. And you won't have that option to have him in the BPL version of the midfield anymore because he's no longer in pack, so his value will only go up as the supply for him increases. So there's a lot to think about. Let me know in the comment section below who you want to see upgraded, your top 3 people that you want to see upgraded. My top 3 upgrades would probably be Neymar, Suarez. I know he already has a high rated card, but I believe he deserves to be upgraded as well. Neymar, Suarez, and for me, Olivier Giroud. I would love to see it upgraded. I know you probably think it's a bit of bants, bit of joke. I don't believe so. He's like the 3rd or 4th highest goal scorer in the BPL right now. He's playing out of his skin. He's only rated 82. I believe he should be an 84 and 85. When you've got players like Van Persie, who's still an 84, and Giroud, who's an 82, it just doesn't add up for me. I hope Giroud gets upgraded. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.